Loading Star Citizen. This is an account I haven't been in ages, so it's gonna be exciting to see what we have in here. This is the secondary account I have, and it should be 2 vessels. Should. The F7A Ghost, which is sneaky peeky ship, and the other one should be the, let's see here, I'm using the cheat sheets on Star Citizen webpage. The other one should be a variant of the Aurora. I think it is the LN that I have. We can actually, while that loads in, we can go in here, my account, and then sign out. Then we're just going to sign into the other one. And the Star Citizen webpage, I can actually check out firsthand what I have in the hangar. My hangar. We should have 1 digital colonel with a Ghost and 1 next gen Aurora. Here we are. This is the AeroView hangar I've chosen for this one, and it shouldn't be that much items in it actually. We have small Mustang. Jump. Okay. A trophy cabinet with nothing in it, of course. Now this hangar is it's quite small. It's cute. It's big enough. So let's start with this one. The Aurora LN next gen ship. What we see here is the capability to carry boxes. Right, this portion here of the ship. You can buy add-on boxes or hire, or when you get missions, you can pick them up, fit them right here. Here we have the engine thrusters of the LN. It's a good one. Yeah, this one has seen some wear and tear, it seems. A bit rusty and stuff like that. Up there, the box with those things in, that's probably the chaff and flare dispenser. You will have an equal one on the other side. On the top, 4 missiles ready to use. At the bottom, 2 small tiny cannons. This is a small ship and by no means meant for longer travels, stuff like that. But this one has its perks, and that's this room here. Not many ships have this, especially this one is. So when you're out in flight, you can actually go to bed. That means that you can use this somewhat to an extent as a long-range ship. When you have the possibility to sleep in a bed, you will feel more, rested and stuff like that. I don't know if it's possible to have 2 people here, 1 pilot and 1 sleeping, and then swap around. Here we have the pilot seat. This is possibly one of the more complicated seats to get into, and the LN, as you see, is a luxury when it comes to it. Let's see if we can take a look around. Oh, so you see we have a leather seat. It's not sitting exactly as I should. I see that now. Laying a bit far back. You have lots of the seat there. But do you see the extent of the view out of this cabin? Oh my god. Yeah, I should perhaps report this bug. Other LN crafts where they have, you know, basic seats, stuff like that. I think the seats actually turn on some of their ships. Let's see if we can get out of this one. There we go. Oh, that's the bed. Oh. You also see I have small compartments on the side here, so it would make sense if you have two crew, one pilot and one co-pilot sleeping, you know, for long-range strike or deep strike missions or something like that. Let's see if we can get out. There we go. Perfect design. A small ship. Let's take a quick look on the spec page, what it says about the LN. Store, pledge. And then ships. So the statement of the Aurora LN is that it is a militia patrol plane, and yeah, you could call it a militia plane because it's so small. The design on this one is not final compared to what you see on the web page. I would suggest you take a look on the web page because you have some great information there about the ships. Cargo capacity on this one is 8,300 kilograms. 16 freight units, not that much, but it hits possible. Power plant size 2 with the overdrive system. Let's see. Hardpoints, it's with 2 bulldogs and 4 marksman Mark II missiles. Storage mini capacitor, so that means that you can fit on a mini box beneath it. While the Aurora CL, for instance, can fit a big box Model A underneath the ships. So there's some differences there. What to say here about the LN is that with more robust shield generator and a pair of additional weapon hardpoints, the Legionnaire, as it's called, the LN, is the dedicated combat fighter, built to handle any obstacle that the universe can throw at you. It's also dirt cheap, I wouldn't say, but it's also quite okay cheap. It's one of the basic ships that you can get in Star Citizen. So yeah, it's a small fighter. It creates a small signature and it will kick ass in space. So let's take a look on the other baby we have here. Oh, now it wants to jump. Nice, good. This is the Aurora Ghost. F7C Ghost. So what is a ghost? The ghost is basically that, a stealth plane. This has special coating on it, so it makes extra hard for tracking on, and also due to the black matte color, it will be hard for anyone to spot mid-flight. This is also the most expensive ship that you can rent in Star Citizen once the renting system gets online. Shouldn't be too far from that, as you have already received renting credits, most of the original backers and stuff like that. What can you use this plane for? Well, multiple things. Diplomatic missions, scouting missions. It's not, you know, a hit and run craft because it is not particularly fast, and its firepower is relatively weak. I would say that compared to the Aurora LN Legionnaire, the Legionnaire has a bit more firepower than the Ghost have. But the Ghost is sneaky peeky. This is the sneaky peeky like ship. And the engine is This looks like a standard engine, but it should be one that creates lower output than the original one. Let's see if we can get a look on top of it, see how if it's any special. Ooh. Keep noticing small details. Elevator coming up. So as you can see the compartment. I would say it's a compartment box on top there, but I think it's a bit more different than that. Let's see if we can get some information from Star Citizen webpage on that as well. Let's see. I'm a bit quiet now because I'm scrolling down the webpage. I don't want to hit the wrong plane. Ghost. Here we go. Infiltrator. Through the combination of low emission drives, low draw weapons, and void armor technology capable of diffusing scans, the F7C-S Ghost is built for the pilot who wants to keep a low profile. The Ghost is capable of slipping past the most ardent of observers to accomplish whatever goal you may need to accomplish. Don't worry, we won't ask. So basically this is the, yeah, you could almost say that this is the SR-71 almost of Star Citizen, or rather the F117 perhaps. Low profile, low emission, one person with the cargo capacity. Let's see if it's any information about that. It's zero freight unit, so it can't take anything. So this is more actually of it does have something called Marksman HS. So this could be more like an assassin plane. Hit and then run away, sneak away. I would like to know more about the Marksman missiles. Let's see where we can find anything information about that. Merchandise, perhaps? Nope. Nope. Extra. Add-ons. When you subscribe to the Star Citizen, you have more options where you can buy options as well. You can buy additional weapons, shields, hardpoints, fixtures and stuff like that. So as I'm not a subscriber, I can't get. Let's see. I will take care. Let's see. Let's go back to the ship again. I'm right now just browsing the web page of Star Citizen, robotspaceindustries.com, to see what I can find out about the missiles that the ship can carry. What's it called? The Marksman HS1. Google. Marksman, what's it called? HS. I would guess that the Marksman. Oh, here we go. Wiki Star Citizen. Bearing Marksman heat-seeking missile utilizes the enemy's heat signature to obtain and maintain lock on target. This tried and true method of target acquisition has a few drawbacks. It's easily to confuse with flares and difficult to establish lock on the ship with low heat signatures. These issues aside, the Marksman is a go-to missile of choice for many independent operators and pilots. So let's see, we can go down. I can show you where the missile loadout will be. If there's any new viewers on, I would like to welcome you to this stream/recording of Star Citizen And if you're wondering if I'm in any guilds or anything like that, I am actually part of Fail Heap Challenge. A small crew of pirates or whatever. I don't know what we're gonna be at. Let's see. Oh, it's running as it should. Great. Here is where the missiles are hidden. So this box will load lower down, and the missiles will be able to fire. This bulldog cannon is not ideal for this ship either. I would rather actually see this as a, you know, like a SR-71 or U-2 stealth plane, that you have possibility to fit some sort of camera models or anything like that here in the center. But I would guess that most of this is actually... here you have the chaff flare dispenser. I would guess that most of the center of this ship is used to cool down of engines, weapons and other things. You see you have some intakes or something on top there. I wonder if you can sneak up. Before you could climb up. Come on. Up. I don't give up that easy. Come on. Get me up there. Go, 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 go. Come on. Yes, we're up. So we guess that this package here is either a sensor module or a system cooldown module. Doesn't look like it's real intakes either here. Perhaps it is. Perhaps you need to open them during flight. It would make sense if it's some sort of engine cooldown or something, if you have some extra nozzles at the back to spray cool air together with the engine output. That could be something. Well, low. There we go. So this is the Ghost. This is the ship you won't see. This is the ship that, hopefully though, this is the ship that will sneak silent in the night and spying on you, gathering information, sending it back to the corp or corpse or whatever. What happens? Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out the YouTube channel, and yeah, subscribe if you want to see see more things both from this game and other games. This is though the F7C-S Ghost, isn't it? Yep, F7C-S Ghost. And the other one is the Legionnaire. Small patrol craft / militia. It can also be used as a small transport vessel. It's somewhat fast. It's not the fastest one up there, but it does have some cool missiles and a tiny cannon, two tiny cannons. I think it was supposed to have extra weapon hardpoint on the top here, but it seems to be removed, or is it still there? I think it's still there. Well, thank you for watching, and have a good evening, and hopefully we'll meet in the verse.